Hey, what's up, guys? Boy K-Dub back with another video. And today we're going to talk about, you know, this woman called Marsha Edwards who apparently, shot both of her uh, children and, shot herself at the end. So it's a pretty, gruesome, story. And I'm trying to understand. And me and everybody else trying to understand why she even did excuse me, why she even did it is a mystery. And I did a couple of research on this story. Didn't really get to get much because it's kind of a new story and it's been out for at least 3 days. Yeah, 3 to 4 days, and I still haven't really got anything other than you know her children are really inspiring journalists, and can't really they really can't really fulfill it because their mother took that away from them at a really early age. So it's pretty crazy about the story. And what's the word? I had some facts on them. Okay. All right. So for Chris Edwards, the second, well, they said the second, but they hadn't met a second, or Chris Edwards Jr. or whatever. Like some of these articles kind of messed up. But on on Chris Edwards, the son, he was the City of Atlanta digital content manager and was also an Allen University graduate and had his sights set on a career in sports media. He was also known as a young man, bright young man, who touched many in Atlanta journalism circles, including 11 Alive, 11 Alive's Naima Abdullahi. The fuck is that? Who knew him from Atlanta Allen community. He had big dreams, she said. Oh, yeah, I was butchering the shit out of her name. I was butchering the shit out of her name. Ugh, these damn hiccups. But yeah, so so with Erin Edwards, which is the daughter, she's trying to be a journalist as well. And she was actually a rising junior in Boston University, and was also the intern at WNBC in New York this past summer. And also said those at the station recalled her as the quote unquote gifted storyteller with a passion for her work, with truly God given talent. Damn, so pretty much they were on their way to becoming successful. Like this is the shit I hate, man. Like these crazy ass people, killing motherfuckers that really don't deserve this shit. Let's keep moving. Like one thing I really hate about this woman, Marsha, is she actually posted I could not ask for better children in her final Instagram post. So let me show y'all what it is. Yeah, so it says so right here. I've had the best summer first with Chris in Miami and Aaron in Italy. I could not ask for better children. So if that's the case, then why you kill her? Why'd you kill your own kids? Like I already know this woman is fucking crazy. Like she lost her fucking mind, man. But there's always people out there that's gonna defend her and women like her of their crazy shit that they do. But yeah, but of course the investigation is still ongoing, so there's a lot of information that I don't know offhand, obviously. But and there were things that and there were other things that the articles even said that Like there was no signs of trouble. Like all the neighbors, the husband, like people at the children's jobs, and even her job, like they had no idea that Marsha had any kind of mental illness or anything. Like they didn't see any signs of trouble in her, which is like either this woman is very good at covering up herself, like covering up her tracks. Like this woman seems like she's really good at giving out the poker face. But there's got to be there's always a sign that someone is mentally deranged or whatever. Like there's no way a person that is that mentally that crazy is gonna be that good to cover up their own shit. Like I'm pretty sure there were signs that they saw, but they kind of overlooked it because of how she is or whatever. Just any kind of reason they overlooked it. So I don't believe that shit. Not at all. But let's let's keep on going with this article. Yeah, let me read this article, man. I'm already getting mad as it is. All right, social media painted upbeat picture before Edward's final deaths. Well-connected woman killed herself, 2 adult children. Atlanta funeral services for 3 family members killed in apparent murder-suicide will take place next week simultaneously at a prominent church in Atlanta, Cascade United Methodist Church. Police said Marsha Edwards, 58, shot and killed her 20-year-old daughter, Aaron, 24-year-old Chris, and then took her own life Wednesday. The family had connections to Atlanta City Hall and Morehouse College. It's a story that begs the question of why, and it's a question that may never get answered. The social media of Marsha Edwards is bursting with smiling photos of her and her 2 children. Daughter Erin, a Boston University scholar. Excuse me. Oh, let's see. And son Chris, a worker in the office of Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms. There appear to be no obvious signs of impending violence or suicide. 2 weeks ago, Thursday, August 8th, Marsha Edwards posted pictures of herself with her son Chris at an event in Miami they attended together. 3 days later, August 11th, Marsha Edwards posted photos of herself with her daughter Erin. It was the start of which appears to have been an 8-day visit to Italy. Pictures in Vince Pisa or Pisa, or whatever, and concluded Monday, August 19th, with the Vatican in Rome. And they got the link to her Instagram. You can just, if it's gonna, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be up too long. So, actually better. I'm gonna show it all anyway, cause it's gonna get shut down eventually. So, just gonna give you a brief preview of her Instagram, and it says they're at the vineyard, in Italy. The best gelato in the world, multiple world champion. I was like, they pretty shoot. I would love to have those one day if I got the money. Oh, I see. Uh, yeah, and that's them again. Yeah, just stand and take pictures or whatever. Yeah, the daughter's definitely attractive, that's for sure. Definitely got a mom's looks. Oh man, but like I said, the mom's fucking crazy, man. And AARP and Tom Joyner. Damn, I haven't heard from Tom in a long time, man. But yeah, that's the yeah. Let's see, okay, I thought I saw something. Let's see. Actually, what is that? Mm, I ain't gonna lie, that looks pretty good. What is that? We're here, dude. Oh, it looks like a event. MME Enterprise. Yo, I feel bad for. I really feel bad for the dad, man. Like he has no future. Like those kids were his future, and it's gone now. Ugh. I can't imagine being in this guy's shoes and realizing that your wife is gone. I mean, not only realizing your kids and your kids and your wife is gone, and then coming to realize that your wife might have might have a reason. I mean, might be the culprit to your kids being gone. Like that's a whole mind fuck to deal with. Oof. But let me keep going with this article. The following day, Tuesday, August 20th, they were in Atlanta. Aaron Edwards had dinner with her father, Dr. Christopher Edwards, who's been married to Aaron's mother. Aaron was due to go to Boston the next day to return to college. Wednesday, August 21st, Chris Edwards failed to show up for work at his job in Atlanta City Hall. His supervisor called her dad. The same day, Dr. Edwards tried repeatedly to reach his son, daughter, and ex wife. When he couldn't be asked, a relative to call Cobb County Police. Dr. Edwards met police at his wife. Dr. Edwards met police at his ex-wife condo at what they learned was a crime scene. Within that timeline, the violence, the suicide seemed inexplicable. And there's a video right there. I'm gonna let y'all. I'll put the link in the of this article in the description. And let y'all watch it on your own. In a lot of cases, it's not obvious because people don't want you to know," said Travis Fredwell, who specializes in suicide prevention at the Georgia Department of Behavioral Health and Developmental Disabilities. Fredwell was not familiar with the specifics of the Edwards case, but spoke generally about behavior preceding suicide. Sometimes things appear to be really good. Sometimes the fact that things are really good can actually sometimes be a sign of some suicidal behavior. If the sunny behavior seems out of character, Fredwell said, individuals considering suicide or worrying about a loved one can reach the Georgia Crisis and Access line at this number. And they got more photos. Yeah, that's horrible, man. And they got more uh, links to the articles that's similar to this story. And funeral set for Edward's family killed and apparent murder suicide. Like I'm sick to my stomach, man.
You know Al Capone, underworld boss, fearsome.
Scared shit out of me. But yeah, I'm sick to my stomach, man. Like why like already like I got something in my head that's already assuming that like she probably she probably mad at the husband for whatever reason. Like stuff like this doesn't just come out of nowhere. Like this shit is already premeditated and it was already stewed up in its own filth to the point that this shit happened. Like something was going on in that household that we don't really know exactly what transpired, but something happened at that house, man, that made it got to this point. So I already know there's gonna be some stuff gonna come out, but it's just I really hate stories like this, like I said, man. And I don't want to speculate even more, but there were some comments on, not I don't it was on this one, but I've been to other, articles, and they in the comment section they be saying like, she was actually pissed off at the husband for whatever reason. I forgot what exactly, but that could be a case because a lot of people don't realize, in most cases, like when, especially with women that are very mentally, unstable, and they're mad, whatever, I mean, they're mad at their spouses for whatever reasons. Like he could be, cheating, or he even thought about leaving her, and not, or not just not leaving her with whatever. I mean, not giving her, anything, or not giving her money, or not giving her the house, the cars, something that's gonna upkeep her lifestyle. And because of that, she's gonna do whatever it is that will make him tick, make him pissed off, make him cry, angry, or whatever. Just make him just do something that's gonna make him, very, very miserable. And something that will mentally, emotionally just fuck him up for the rest of his life. And apparently, this is what she thought of. Like in my mind, I feel like she was mad at whatever with the husband. Like like he probably not paid attention to her or whatever. He probably too busy with work, which it makes sense because both of them are very, successful. They both have businesses, they both surgeons or whatever. So it's like, what? Like I really don't know exactly, but it just it just makes more sense that that the mom was more upset with the father because probably for what he did, either for what he did, or it's just she just got shit mixed up in her mind that doesn't really matter, but because she's so emotionally invested in that, she's just went batshit crazy and just do this horrible shit. So I really hope, there's more information coming out of this as to why she did the way she did. Like at least some kind of, evidence that showed that she's definitely mentally crazy. Like Ari, like stuff like this, you gotta be crazy to do that. Like kill your own kids and then kill yourself. Like the dude, like I said, the dude has no future. And he's already at the age where he's supposed to settle down and enjoy the rest of his life, but he can't. Like it's fucked up, man. So I really feel bad about him, man. I really do. But definitely condolences for the kids, but fuck the mom at the same time, man. Because she's fucked up, man. So If you guys have any more information about this story, let me know. And I'll definitely make an update video about this because for a lot of people that has, potential, but their life got cut short over some stupid shit. Like I really feel, that not only as a black community, like I know like there's a lot of women like Marsha that has really bad mental issues, but has not been either diagnosed or just not talked about. Like there's families, like there's a lot of families out there in the black community that knows someone has really they're really fucked up mentality, but they really do nothing about it because that's their family, and they got to protect them, which I have no problem with that. But you got to realize that depending how they are mentally or just how they are as a person, they could be a really big threat to other people. Like there's a good chance that they might kill somebody or whatever. Like if they got some violent tendencies or they just you just gotta be careful. That's what I'm really trying to say. You just gotta be careful. But eh, yeah, let me just wrap it up, man. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. In the comment section, comment this video. Follow my social medias and donate to the cause. On Cash App or Streamlabs or whatever. And also don't forget to listen to my podcast and make some donations there. And I definitely will, talk to y'all next time. Deuces.